beat the pick and roll double. And how about the elevation, the activity, the position, the finish? Oh, Rodman, he can drive it in.
Dennis goes right back to Pip, comes down the lane, Scotty missed it, Dennis there to throw it down.
Whoa, look at his teammate standing up on that one. Dennis way up high over the rim, powers it down for his 4th point. And Bulls with a 2-point lead here with 2:18.
This play's still buzzing about that.
This Rodman getting up high in the air. Watch this shot over here. Pip goes up for the ball, he misses it. Dennis goes up and powers it.
That was green. Scotty inside for Dennis Rodman, who puts it in. Scotty in the lane, a jump hook. Nope. Dennis tapped it, kept it alive, and tipped it in with his left hand.
Acrobatic tip for
McHale has it knocked loose. Thomas can't pick it up. Rodman realizes that. He heads to the hole. Boy, he is some athlete. His first points.
Drexler takes it inside, lost the handle. Isaiah with a steal. Up court feed to Dumars. Foot race with Rodman. Dennis will dunk. Timeout Portland. 107. 102. He had it knocked away apparently by Lambier. I thought he just lost the grip. Then Dumars leaked out. He saw Rodman coming. And you know what Dennis is going to do on that kind of play.
Only 14 second quarter points for Denver. Rodman, oh my! That is a photo somewhere.
Look out now. Next thing we know, he's going to make a 3.
He's going to hit a 3, isn't he? Oh, Dennis Rodman delighting 25,000 fans here in the Dome. Robinson, the steal. Here he comes again. Bob Hill does not have to be concerned about his effort tonight.
Wow, the defense in this quarter has just been terrific. They're playing the passing lanes as well as they can. You can't improve on this.
Robinson to Rodman! Count it!
An advantage for the Bulls.
Bulls by just 2. Inside bounce to Warm, laying it up and in. It's inside. Pistons in transition. Orlando to the rim. Rodman taps it in. Pistons by a deuce. 90-88.
Look out. Thomas feeding Rodman. And Detroit.
While Detroit's walking wounded found new ways to contribute.
As long as I can walk, as long as I got 2 legs under me, 2 arms that I can run up and down the court, I'm all right.
The comeback.
Won't go for him again. Lambier the rebound. Isaiah heads to Dennis Rodman. Detroit lead. Lakers call timeout. 40,278 paid. They're all standing. Detroit by 1. 8:54 left.
83% in the third period. They were only ahead by 6, so Daly had to feel comfortable, and the Los Angeles Lakers have yet been able to score, and that allows the Pistons a chance to run. Dennis Rodman, who hasn't had a chance to get involved.
Nice pass from Longley. The chip by Rodman. Dennis.
His second personal, first on the team. Now Jordan to the fall away, left it short. Rodman cleans it up.
Dennis Rodman with his 10th rebound, his 6th point.
Against Longley, Kukoc, Rodman, Jordan, and Pippen. This is not Dennis's specialty. He's 51% from the free throw line.
That means
he's getting his feet wet, so to speak. Edwards to the left-handed hook shot. The tip by Dennis Rodman. No. Rodman another rebound. A loose ball foul coming up on Detroit, and it's on Theo, or rather, Don Reed. Timeout called on the floor. We've got a break in the action. 2:27 left to go in the third. 80-56. Bulls.
back to the United Center, everybody. This is not Dennis Rodman, in case there's any confusion. But you can see the trend is sweeping the nation. In fact, it's been so much fun covering Dennis Rodman all this season. I decided to take a memento home with me here on the last game of the season. Guys, what do you think? I've got my air worm tattoo, the Rodman skull, and the, I guess that's the basketball and crossbones.
I want to know where you're going after the game.
No, that was a nice tattoo with a watch, too, wasn't it? You know, he didn't spend any bread for that watch.
My goodness. Bill Weir coming to a bicycle club near you. Post game. Sending Dennis Rodman to the line. Rodman makes good on his first. Now, does this mean he's going to miss the second?
Well, he could. We're looking for Rodman to get a double-double again tonight. He's got, what, 16 rebounds. He's getting ready to move back. There it is. Look at that. That's like hitting a three for Dennis, making both of those babies.
"18 rebounds. Dennis Rodman, 9 points. Maybe Chicago basketball here at home. Dennis Rodman, 9 points, 19 rebounds. With Doug Collins, wishing Doug luck over the weekend in 2 very important games coming up for the Detroit Pistons this weekend against Cleveland and Milwaukee. Rodman heading off. So far, he didn't take the shirt off. Maybe that's not going to happen tonight. Apparently, no shirt for you.
Anderson tips it to Rodman. Here comes Rodman.
Nice.
To Rivers. To Rodman. To the hole. Nine points for Dennis Rodman. Ellis.
Look at that pitch out.
Anderson.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Dennis Rodman at his best.
Classic basketball.
Well, Dennis just created both breaks here. Now you're going to see as that ball is knocked out, Dennis gives it up, but this is a beautiful return pass, unselfish by Doc Rivers. At the other end, the kick-out pass is a very tough angle, and now as the ball comes back, this is just beautiful. Give it up basketball and get out and fill. How important? That was their 17th point on the fast break. Denver won.
Bob Hill says Dennis Rodman has character. He says, I know that's going to make you laugh, but I believe he does. This is a man that last year would grab a rebound and hold the basketball. This year we're seeing him getting it out so quickly, and he's also running the court. Hubie, I think this is the most active we've seen him in a long time. Here's the fall away. Willie Anderson to save. Robinson. Rodman again! My goodness.
This is the most he's been involved since college.
Since he scored 51 at Southeastern Oklahoma State against my alma mater. Johnson almost a steal. Ellis the three. Rivers lets it go. Dennis Rodman, the last 6 San Antonio points. Let's take a look at Dennis Rodman again.
Just watch how he holds this one out there and then catches the glass. Well, he's just on a hunt. This is a beautiful pass by David Robinson. You know, finding him, letting him get all of his legs. You notice he doesn't try to do anything that he's not capable of doing. Once again, he'll take the physical punishment to get inside.
The numbers for Dennis Rodman, how about that?
Well, you know, the rebounds, always very impressive. The field goals, most of them are all layups. The one steal, and then to make sure that we know it's him, the one technical. All right, so here you have it going now. Now this is really a nice move. You know, he holds the ball. He's got great hands, and he was able to grab the Reeb off the glass. Very, very nice.
Let's check in with Warren Moon. Warren?
Before the game, I talked to Dennis Rodman, and he was telling me that he came down with a bout with the flu where he had lost his voice and he was very weak. Well, if the flu is going to make him play like this, 15 points and 10 rebounds in the first half, I'm sure he wouldn't mind coming sick to the game every night. Back to you, Ron.
Well, as you and I were talking before the game, Warren, sometimes when you're not feeling well or you don't feel like you're shooting well, you concentrate a little bit more.
Three-pointer of the evening.
Rodman with the steal. Rodney Rogers right behind him. Dennis can't get it.
Oh, and the rebound.
And the putback.
Rodney Rogers falls asleep.
A spectacular performance by Dennis Rodman. Bernie Bickerstaff calls it 20.
That was just a great move by Rodman. He was looking for the contact on the shot. But there was very little contact. But the quickness of the miss to hitting the floor and getting the rebound. Just a great move. Now keep an eye on it. Now there's the second reaction here. Just out-hustled the two Denver defenders.
This is how quick it actually was. Rodney Rogers just allowed Dennis Rodman to get there.
Well, you always try to tell players, you know, you get embarrassed if you assume that the guy is going to make the layup.
Performance put on by the San Antonio Spurs. An 8-0 run to end the quarter.
Reggie Miller was on fire last night, and then Smitty was on fire for Houston.
Right.
But Douglas made some shots today for the Boston.
2:37 left, 118-86. Dennis Rodman, a San Antonio high, 19 points in the ballgame. Player of the game, this is kind of a no-brainer. 19 points, a season high with the Spurs for Dennis Rodman. 16 rebounds, 7 of 10 from the floor. He also canned 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Dennis Rodman, our Budweiser player of the game. And he's thrilled. But the San Antonio Spurs take a 2-0 lead in their best-of-5 series with the Denver Nuggets. It got physical later on, but it was all San Antonio. The final again, 122-96. Dennis Rodman, 19 points tonight, a career high as far as the San Antonio Spurs uniform. You were so active, and then you started feeling it. Hubie and I were waiting for you to launch the 3.
Oh, you know what? I can't talk right now. But we can't get too happy about these the last 2 wins, because San Antonio is known for like being knocked off in the first and second round. So when we get past the second round, now you can celebrate. Right now, you got to keep a level head and go out there and try to win every game you can.
Now, you know, you put me on the spot. I said you were going for 25 points, and all of a sudden you started passing.
Well, you know, it's all about team game, and I'm surprised I even had 4 points. But tonight it was a great win for the team, and everyone saw Dennis Rodman that he can score at least. And but it's a great win. But we can't smile and get happy, because you know we got a lot of games ahead of us.
Now, Dennis, looking at the second unit, you know, in both games now, in the middle of the second quarter, they have just split this game wide open.
Well, I haven't had a chance to play in the fourth quarter for some reason, but that's good, though. It's just give us a lot of confidence that our bench can come in and really establish themselves. And all of a sudden, the rest of the league has said, hey, they got a hell of a bench over there, and we got to watch out for them.
Is it true that Deborah and Kim, your 2 sisters, both high school All-Americans, college All-Americans, your one sister has 2 college NCAA rings, could whip you one-on-one when you're a high school player?
Of course. You know, I was a little tiny, fart, but now I don't think so. I don't think so.
Dennis, you've been involved obviously in the championships with the Detroit Pistons. You were quoted in the paper, although you said you were misquoted, that maybe the San Antonio Spurs weren't sure that they had what it takes to win it. Talk about, do you feel this team does have it since you've been part of it?
I like to see my team prove to me that they have the guts and the desire and the want to go out there and compete against teams like this, the Seattle's and the Phoenixes. And, till that time, hey, we can't hold our head up high at all, because 62 wins is nothing. Now the real season starts. Now I've been with Detroit. Now let's start over again.
All right, thanks a lot, Dennis. Big night tonight. This is a man, Ernie Johnson, whose favorite movie is Road to Morocco with Bob Hope and Bing Crosby.
Nick Anderson back in a hurry. And picked off by Longley. Rodman leaves it for Harper, who goes down the lane for Rodman. And he'll go to the line.
Dennis Rodman gave the ball up early to a guard in the midcourt area, got down to the baseline, spaced the floor beautifully, and everything possibly going wrong for Orlando has already gone wrong.
5 minutes to play for the quarter. Rodman is there for the follow.
Well, this is out of the triangle offense for Chicago. The little handoff to Scottie Pippen, who had to try to make the acrobatic shot because of Shaq's presence and changing the shot. But Horace Grant unable to get the body on Dennis Rodman.
Matt, two players for Orlando did nothing against Scottie except force a tough miss. The other three Orlando
Magic can force a turnover or get a rebound.
Wennington going to try it again. Look, front rim, Rodman on the offensive glass.
That's a terrible mismatch.
We're taking a break with 6:53 to play here in the third quarter. The Bulls 63, the Magic 54. Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals. You're watching the NBA.
Started out with the flurry that Bulls could not stop. Dennis Rodman.
They look like the old Pistons early. Watch Zeke. The good bounce pass. You catch it? Nope. Dennis has it. Using the window for two.
Led by 18 at halftime. Rodman for 3 if you're scoring at home. Good 10-zip run in the third. Joe Dumars had 23 to lead all scorers.
And Rodman tough on the boards, and he also threw up a 3.
Steals the ball from Detlef Schrempf and finds Dennis Rodman on the break for the jam. The Pistons had increased their lead to a 15-point bulge at the half. Second half.
Confidence again. They've won 4 straight. Joe Dumars, look at that behind-the-back pass to Rodman on the night. The worm also big. Rodman from Isaiah. Just 10 points.
To lay it in, Rodman not only defensively, but throws up a 3-ball corner pocket and gets that to go. 10 points for the worm.
McGuire then shooting the 3. Watch Dennis Rodman. He has been awesome off the boards. Gets the rebound, puts it back, 26 points.
There is the worm on the window. Joe Dumars off the miss, but Dennis is there with the rebound and the putback. 6 points, 11 boards in the first half.
Season high 40 points for him. Pistons down by 10, but Rodman makes it interesting. Detroit within 6.
21 rebounds and 9 points. Anthony Peeler. Come on, Dennis. The slick passes he will.
Then Rodman, the pump fake, and he hits it. The Pistons get within 1, and then more ugly. Pistons. Bill Laimbeer, who was fined from that fight with Chicago early last week, to Dennis Rodman for the dunk. Game tied at 7.
Pierce partially blocked. Laimbeer, the rebound, outlet Dumars.
Pistons have the numbers.
Whoa, what a pass to Rodman from Dumars. And it's a 1-point game with 11 minutes left. It's Polaroid.
The Pistons looking to run. Laimbeer gets it out. Rodman fit in the lane, doing his thing. Isaiah, superb pass. Yeah, the slammer jammer by Rodman.
In the offensive rebound department, Detroit has outdone Milwaukee 17-6. But in second chance points, the Bucks lead 20-8.
Ball. The alley was open. And now it's Vinnie Johnson back. Rodman, a great pass.
One of the great finishers in the NBA. Dennis Rodman.
Oh, Klein just banged in, and Rodman draws the foul. I hope we can take another look at that. I swear he was leading it around in. Watch this.
This is the first time he'd have his hand up in the air. Here's the finish. He can really fly. Could be a great quarter-miler. And at the other end, he pays for this little sign of a hot dog. Joe, fine for the shove.
And a little muscle comes off the third bench, and Laimbeer. Rodman drew a technical. No, I don't blame him. I'd have been upset about that comment, too. Going for a blocking foul on that.
Yeah, use your head, too. Brent, you don't get in the way of this guy.
Klein would have made a great tackle for the Razorbacks. He played basketball down at Arkansas.
Great enthusiasm. We talk about his quickness, but his enthusiasm for the game, he enjoys his evening.
We're talking about Rodman's quickness, we're not calling it.
No. Never get those two confused.
A lot of people have a preconceived notion about Dennis Rodman. Well, I had a chance to chat with him yesterday, and he discussed his flamboyant image.
I think that people look at me as a guy go out there trying to show off. That's for a lot of people. That's not the way I am. I'm just a guy that's full of emotion. And once I put my finger in it, it's like I just want people to know that I scored. I want people to know that I'm happy and I did something good.
Chuck Daly, they go over things. He's improved his free throw shooting. He's a conscientious performer.
Cruise control as they maintain their top spot in the East. The first round of the playoffs proved to be no different. The title holders zip past the Pacers in
against McCloud. His eyes got big on that. Rodman! Where did he come from? Worm with 5.
For San Antonio, two-man game. They give it to Rodman, and he rams it home. Last 5 minutes of games because they've gotten very, very tentative.
Augman over Lambier, and the rebound to Rodman. Now a basket makes it a 10-point contest. Dumars for 3. Rodman the rebound. His 17th. Isaiah Thomas hands it to Rodman for a hook. Rodman with 5, and Bobby Weiss takes time with 3:10 left. It's a 10-point lead for Atlanta.
Right when you expect it, right when you don't expect it, Dennis Rodman scores.
Best record with a combination of finesse, determination.
The other end getting back quickly. Rodman tips it in.
Following hard to the hoop, he gets the reward.
Ball got deflected. Dennis, can he save it? Oh, yeah, he'll take it right in. Thank you.
Ball bounced. Everybody watch it. Dennis wide awake.
45-37. Dumars inside. Alone is Rodman for the dunk. Pistons 47, Chicago 37 on the Pistons Playoff Basketball Network. And Ricky Mahorn, who just come back, steps inside the foul line, sends it. No, but it's tapped up and in by Rodman.
He's very upset with himself. And Longley, Rodman driving the baseline, left unguarded. But you saw that.
Now, you look at Dennis, and sometimes you have a tendency to say, he never scores during the course of his career. During all of the years that he has been in the NBA, he has averaged 8 points a game. And his shooting percentage is over 50-some%. Now, we know he only takes layups, but you kind of have a tendency to forget that he has scored. And 1 year for Detroit, he averaged 11 points a game.
Yeah, they forget that he was a scorer.
Leading the 3-on-2 as they spread the floor. Pippen for Rodman on the roll. And it counts.
Well, Dennis Rodman doing what he does best.
Work will stop him defensively on the drive. Harper, Rodman, Pippen. Yes.
With definition.
9 for Scottie Pippen, and the Bulls lead is its biggest of the night. The lob for Campbell off the mark. Rodman got a piece of it, but last touch by Eldon Campbell. And the Lakers need a timeout. 2:08 to go. This first quarter, the Lakers have slipped behind the Bulls.
Definitely stepped up, strain or not. Back to you, Wayne.
All right, thank you very much, Bill. No question about it. Dennis Rodman has been outstanding in this first quarter in terms of his rebounding. 5 rebounds, and Rodman in the early going.
Sally to Vinny. Pistons in transition. Bounce to Sally. Now Rodman, what a fast break.
John Sally with a touch play to the trailing. That is Dennis Rodman running the floor very, very well. To a guard in the midcourt area. Got down to the baseline. Spaced the floor beautifully and everything.
The little handoff to Scottie Pippen, who had to try to make the acrobatic shot because of Shaq's presence and changing the shot. But Horace Grant unable to get the body.
Neal with a double team that leaves Rodman open.
it up. Shaq does the right thing, going in double team. Koncak has got to get over. Penny's got...
Kerr, Longley, nice cut. Good coach, here's Rodman. Started by Shaw. Oh, the dandy rebound from Dennis Rodman.
But right here, look at 3 guys. There goes Shaq for the block again. Doesn't get the block.
Hustles for the ball at midcourt, driving on Shaw. Great layoff to Rodman for the dunk. And I think that turns the light with 2:26 left. And the
couldn't hit the shot inside. It might have cut it to 8. Oh, look at it! There's Jordan to Rodman. Rodman from Thomas. Thomas goes to Rodman. The basket counts.
Joey threads the needle here. Rodman never thought that pass was going to get through. They caught the defensive player falling asleep.
It's all about.
Came away with it after the double team. Kukoc inside to Rodman's first basket as a Chicago Bull.
Der Spielstand jetzt zu Beginn des dritten Viertels 54-49 für die Sonics. Und das ist Dennis Rodman mit einem Tip-In nach einem Dreierversuch von Ellis. Ist er schnell wieder hinten zum Verteidigen und foult Campbell Gill. Der Korb zählt. Und Gill bekommt noch einen Freiwurf. Dennis Rodman, berühmt für seine Tattoos. Eins davon zeigt seine Tochter aus der geschiedenen Ehe. Hier sehen wir es nochmal. Dale Ellis mit dem Dreierversuch und Dennis Rodman als erster da. Tip-in.
Najlepiej zbierający gracz w NBA od kilku sezonów i zarazem chyba najbardziej kontrowersyjny. Pobił już wszystkie możliwe rekordy niechęci w stosunku do własnej osoby, ale trzeba oddać, że na boisku...
Défend bien côté Philadelphie en demi-interception. Mais en rebond.
C'est Dennis Rodman.
Oh là là! Wow! Stop!
Contre-attaque.
Oh là 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 là!
C'est les bras, sinon il avait toutes les chances de se faire contrer. Il a mis les bras en avant. Ça lui a permis d'éviter le contre.
Et
Rodman qui prend le rebond, mais malheureusement, il se fait prendre la balle sur son dribble.
Rodman, c'est un joueur qui ne manque pas de personnalité. Déjà, l'année dernière, il avait fait quelques déclats. Au point rebond pour Isaiah Thomas. Oh là là! Oh là 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 là! Dennis Rodman! Oh, fantastique smash, et on peut apprécier aussi la fixation du meneur.
You know Rodman long enough, you know this one gets choked up over a lot of things. A lot of good things. Family in Oklahoma. A man who clearly understands that people should not be judged by the color of their skin, but the contents of their heart.
Mais ça du tout. Vous savez, c'est un coach un peu militaire dans son style.
Oh, quelle superbe passe! Et c'est incroyable, Dennis Rodman. Il lui faut à peu près 3 rebonds pour réussir à mettre un panier, mais bon, là il a pris.
Il est malin aussi, il pouvoir se reposer.
Pippen attardé à donner devant lui. Cette fois, il attendait que Rodman soit placé.
Rodman qui arrive avant tout le monde. Vous savez, c'est quand même un athlète extraordinaire. Parfois, il se réveille à 3 h du matin pour faire de la bicyclette ou pour faire de la musculation.
On parlait des 44 points et les 40 points de Pippen face aux Pacers d'Indiana dimanche. Rodman a pris 23 rebonds ce jour-là, c'est-à-dire record de la saison égalé pour lui.
Oui, le record absolu, c'est 28 de Popeye Jones. Alors, on voit les rebonds qu'il a pris en moyenne avec chaque coiffure. Oui, le dessin actuel lui apporte plus de 20 rebonds.
Les doubles champions, les Pistons de Détroit, retrouvent la bonne carburation après un début de saison clopin-clopant. Grâce à la meilleure défense de la NBA, les Pistons ont aligné 12 victoires en 13 matchs. En face, les Celtics de Boston.
C'est du hockey sur glace aux États-Unis. New Sport,
chez le mensuel qui ne s'arrête pas au coup de sifflet.
Dennis can play all 5 positions on the floor defensively, and then at the other end we see he scores a little bit too. I know that we said a concern, but
ist er aus der Krise raus? Kann er wieder zu seiner alten Form zurückfinden? Bisher mit wechselndem Erfolg. Ja, der erste Offensiv-Rebound.
Rodman może to wszystko odmienić. Phil Jackson wie, jak kontrowersyjnym jest zawodnikiem, ale zarazem uważa, że posiada niezwykle silną wolę do gry w koszykówkę. Tego nam właśnie potrzeba. Wiemy, że Dennis zawsze gdzieś czuwa pomiędzy koszami i jest graczem niezwykle ofensywnym. Dennis Rodman swoje największe sukcesy odnosił z Detroit Pistons, zdobywając dwukrotnie
do playoff. W zespole wybuchł poważny konflikt. Stracił posadę coach Jim Leiden. Grożono sankcjami.
Chuck Person, Rodman. Megint 11 pont időt kér a Cleveland.
Permitidos en un cuarto en el último partido y en el último cuarto contra Golden State, la última victoria de Phoenix.
Buena canasta ahora de Dennis Rodman. Gran asistencia de Kobe Bryant.
Y la falta de Chris Morris, que creo que está en pista para
Chris Morris, ex de Utah, son rooks. Vemos ahí la jugada, la repetición.
Y qué rápido la reacción para meter.
Casi ahí. Balón para Rick Fox. Fox, vaya pasecito que ha metido ahí para Dennis Rodman. Buena jugada de Fox desde el poste alto.
Defensive end that it is they're almost too quick on offense, as you mentioned. They're not patient enough on offense. Look at Michael extend. Rodman on the reverse.
Michael a little bit short, driving over Raj.
What else can go wrong in this season? Taking on the Chicago Bulls. Dennis Rodman, thinking pink. Look at the hair. Gets that one to go.
And see if we can't let this offense work. And look what they got. Now they got an easy basket here, and Rodman makes the pass. And even when
Bulls in possession. Here's Rodman. Oh, it fell home, and it would have counted anyway because Austin would have been called for goaltending.
What made that
Post up. Rodman.
Oh, the worm loves it. He comes back, but the Ipsy-do.
Again, a little different look. Rodman inside, blocked by Ewing. Rodman still has it. Rodman fires it up and hits a two-point shot and cheers for the first field goal. 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rodman from Jordan. Basket good and a foul, and the Bulls can tie it up.
Here's Michael working hard to get a shot. Finds Rodman, who really will only shoot under those kind of situations when he catches the ball. He makes a great play right here.
Tamtego zespołu w tym sezonie miał jeden już problem z sobą, z sędziami.
Away with it. Mills and Houston chasing it. Scotty to the bucket with the up and under. That's no good, but Rodman trailing the play slams it home.
Never gave up on the play. Ran all the way down, followed it up, and slammed it in. And I think he likes doing that. You see the big smile on Rodman's face.
The foul.
Now watch Rodman. He never gives up on the play. There's a steal made, and he streaks down court. And watch the miss and the follow-up. He beats 2 offensive players down court to get it. Never stops running, times it. That's perfect. That's
Armstrong niecelnie skradł. Dennis Rodman ciągle w tych zbiórkach do końca sam. I faul w obronie.
Ja myślę, że w pewnych momentach, w pewnych akcjach przeciwnicy nie bardzo wierzą w to, że Rodman zdecyduje się pójść do końca na kosz.
Sami jego koledzy są ubawieni tą sytuacją. Nie spodziewali się, że Dennis, widać to po wszystkich reakcjach Randy Browna także. On sam jakby trochę zawstydzony swoim powodzeniem w tym meczu.
20 zbiórek, 33 minuty, 9 punktów, 10. punkt. I wielki, wielki aplauz. I oczekiwanie na buty. Kibiców, a w zasadzie kibicek, tak? No, tym razem już za bardzo rozluźniony, za wcześnie przekroczona linia rzutów wolnych, piłka dla Orlando.
So, und das ist das, was ich vorhin angesprochen habe. Dennis Rodman, Schnelligkeit und Kraft ideal kombiniert. Und der Mann versteht sich auf eins besonders gut, hinten wie auch vorne.
Szybka, tak atletyczna ta koszykówka, kiedy zaczynał Paryż. Wejście Rodmana i punkty.
Końce.
Do niego wraca piłka po podaniu od Pippena. Pippen. Kapitalna dobitka jeszcze Rodmana. No, teraz Państwo wiedzą, dlaczego są mistrzami NBA. Przewagę nad rywalami i ponownie Dennis Rodman.
Polubił, widać to wyraźnie, rozluźniony, chętnie rzuca do kosza.
Znaczy może nie o dziwo, bowiem w końcu grał o tytuły wielokrotnie mistrzów NBA, zdobywał je Robert Parrish. Lepiej sobie radzi z Cyclim aniżeli Wennington. No, ograny byłby strasznie Gerard Wilkins. Jeszcze ta sytuacja.
Ale widać wyraźnie, strasznie sztywny nadgarstek. Ta piłka nie jest wyrzucona, wypchnięta prawie przez Rodmana do kosza.
To widać zwłaszcza przy jego rzutach wolnych.
20 punktów przeciwko Orlando. Znowu Rodman i znowu skutecznie. No, znakomita trzecia kwarta, 4.
Pippena. I znowu dobitka Rodmana. 8 punktów Dennisa Rodmana. Wszystkie w drugiej części meczu.
Gets experimental. He's going to try a three. Rodman's first three-pointer since April 19th, 1994. It's a triple-double for Rodman, the first in his career. Everybody get naked. Rodman first.
And then the worm with the pass to Michael with the jam. Bulls win 93.
Dennis Rodman tips it in. Big basket by Dennis Rodman. That's how they got him back, though. They got it down to 5. Michael missed the shot. Dennis got inside and tapped the ball back in. That made it down to 3.
One final dagger.
Knocked away. Dennis got it back. Wheels, fires a three. Got it! Oh, man!
40 minutes. Then off the Pippen miss. Look at the worm with one hand over Horace. He had 17 rebounds.
Rodman with a jump. Always news when he'll take a jump shot out of the offense. Rodman. He hit a three against Atlanta back here in November, and that's just his third of the season. 2 of them against him. Rodman bounces to Longley. Back to Rodman. So you're getting a look at Mr. Longley. Back in the...
Und Rodman will sich noch einmal feiern lassen und zu Recht. Auch er ist so ein Spieler. Mit ihm kann man entweder leben oder sterben in einer Serie. Die San Antonio Spurs im vergangenen Jahr, sie sind mit ihm gestorben aufgrund seiner Eskapaden, weil sie ihn nicht handeln konnten, weil sie nicht mit ihm umgehen konnten. Aber wenn ein Dennis Rodman sagt, ich bin ganz ehrlich, ich bewundere Phil Jackson, dann ist das ein Zeichen dafür, dass sie ihn fast schon...
Eine Spitzenabwehrleistung. Und das war Dennis Rodman. Nicht mehr blond, sondern rothaarig. Das macht er selten Punkte, aber in diesem Fall hat es geklappt. 16:10. Er ist mir für die Rebounds, für die Lufthoheit in San Antonio zuständig. Und das war's, was er kann, rebounden.
Il a même été champion d'Europe, je crois, sauf erreur.
Très joli tir de Dennis Rodman qui remplace le pied levé. Vraiment, il faut le dire parce qu'il a des très bonnes statistiques. Il tourne en 9 rebonds depuis qu'il est devenu titulaire en remplacement de Adrian Dantley. On l'a déjà dit, touché à la cheville. Dantley est un joueur qui tourne à 20 points par match. Pas évident de le remplacer. De 12 minutes au lieu de 2 mi-temps de 20 minutes. Spud Webb qui force un peu, mais bien sauvé la balle.
Quand un joueur plonge pour sauver une balle, là, comme Rodman vient de le faire.
Superbe ralenti. Dennis Rodman. Et n'oubliez pas, on joue à Détroit. Et bonne passe de Vinnie Johnson pour Dennis Rodman. Et c'est sympa de voir ça. Rodman qui aide Sigma à se relever. Très sportif.
On n'aurait pas cité passage en force.
Oh là là, un 360 degrés, mais bon, il a raté le panier. Et c'est qui? C'est Dennis Rodman à nouveau, qui est bien placé au rebond offensif pour marquer. le panier le plus important du match. C'est quand même un super fin de match. Un point d'avance pour Détroit qui passe devant. Regardez. Dumars, il va forcer un peu, il se retourne en l'air, il ne peut rien faire. Et heureusement que son copain Rodman est là pour sauver les meubles.
And gets a great hand. Rodman in with 3:17 to go, first quarter.
Bad to the bone, they play.
Lead as many as 10 in the third quarter is down to 6. Have won their 44th in a row at home, dating back to last March. They are 37-0 at home this season, 64-8 on the present campaign.
With the seconds counting down in the third, Mark Randall. Dennis Rodman for three. Oh. Rodman exhorting the crowd, and they answer him with loud cheers, the loudest of the game.
That's his first one of the season. He had 6 attempts before. Numbers for the evening, which have not been numerous, but there have been some. Most recently, first one of the season, an unlikely candidate to be honored for long-distance shooting, Dennis Rodman, but he certainly earned that shot.
The only successful three-pointer by either team. Consider this for a moment, that the Knicks are down.
Be a guy who likes to drive, because they do a great job of helping.
Talk about an iron curtain. They've got one.
Pick and roll. Rodman from Dumars.
Birdsong are going to be taken advantage of as Rodman comes, sets the pick. Birdsong gets picked off. Pinckney switches out. But what happened is Birdsong didn't get in the right position, and the weak side help late coming over as Rodman gets the easy dunk.
Maybe the oldest play in the game, but it's still one of the best, isn't it? The old pick and roll. 2 playoff games against the Boston Celtics. They've given every indication that they're headed for the...
He's tired. 1 minute left, third quarter. Behind the back, beautifully done. Rodman from Dumars. How do you do?
I just can't say enough about Joe Dumars.
Lead at home against the Celtics. We'll be back.
Dumars missed the layup. There's Rodman, though, and he follows it up. Does his cheerleading act. Lewis blocked away by Rodman, and the quarter comes to a close. And the faster unit did just what Chuck Daly wanted them to. They brought Detroit back by on the drive. Left it short, but there's Rodman.
Utah, Golden State next. Vinnie Johnson knocked that away. Vinnie Johnson with Isaiah Thomas and Rodman.
And it's been the quick team here in the fourth quarter that has done it again for Detroit.
Now Boston's got to go in a hurry. McHale in and out. Tough break for him. Length of the court. Sally against Perry. Yes. It's an 11-point game with 2:28. Boston wants a timeout, and they got it. 2:26 left. Look at Aguirre.
Can't lose Lambeer. Slops it up, partially blocked. Rodman pulled it down. Here comes Vinny. Looking up the floor to Dumars. Trailer is Rodman. Missed it. Dennis was exploding down the floor. Rodman, though, follows it in and is fouled by J.R. Reed.
Give Vinnie Johnson some credit. He kept it alive down there. After the first miss came off, he was down there with J.R. Reed. He shouldn't have been able to keep this ball alive. But watch him get the inside position and then just tap it a couple of times. Rodman much more offensive oriented, of course, in the absence of Isaiah Thomas. They know they've got to get some performance from all 5 positions. They don't have the luxury of Dennis being more a defensive player and rebounder only anymore.
And he's very conscious of that. Threat. Didn't look too bad on the shot. Missed it, though. Rebound Rodman.
He's actually not a bad player, low post. Doesn't have a jumper.
But he can rebound, and he is very strong. Dumars again gets off the unmolested shot.
Oh, that was on the rim.
Sure looked like it. Piston bench up in arms because Lechner tapped it away. John Long with a pick from Bedford. Fires. Short. Rodman again with another rebound. We'll follow it up. And down. Dennis Rodman with 9. He's coming to the rescue. 36. Vinnie Johnson directing traffic. He says, let me get it Bogues. Help out Gaddison. Vinnie missed. Rodman saves it.
Now you can keep it for last shot now.
See if they do it. Vinnie in trouble. Fires it up. No. Rodman with a tap. Dennis with 2 rebounds in that sequence. He has 13. He's incredible. You watch it every night, you still shake your head.
He and Dumars just will not let this team lose.
Oh, Newman off the glass. Newman's trying to do the same for Charlotte. Rodman at the horn. Nope, does not count. Tough break. Hugh Evans had made the call before Dennis let it go. Boy, I'd like to see that on the clock again. It would have been for 3, but Hugh Evans was emphatic, as he still is. Either that or he's put together an audition for a ballet class. Let's look at it again. Proper call. Dennis still had it. He was off the 1 foot.
Very close to Danny Young's shot. A lot of guys have trouble doing that.
Plus
Can't just shoot whenever they want to.
And he was a young college player, too. Rodman, body control. Dennis has 11. He loves those buckets off the broken trap.
Catch the world champs on pass.
Et Chuck Daly et les Pistons de Détroit laissent éclater leur joie. Seulement la 3e équipe de l'histoire de la NBA.
So 11-8. After he makes 2, Rodman on the other end makes it 13 here.
Just under 7 to go first quarter. Oh! Rodman for 2. Great handles, good pick and roll. Air balls, nowhere near the basket. There's Rodman again, and he rolls it in. Sean Elliott off the dribble, goes baseline. Rodman for 2. Pick and roll, Rodman. That is some move to get the shot up. Take a look at it again. He does this a lot. Most of the time they don't look for him. Tonight they've caught him twice. He pulls up on that step, takes his body away, gets a pretty good roll. The front mark. Robinson, Rodman. Oh, pretty. What an athlete. Left hand, Laker ball. Take a look at that break again with Rodman. Left hand, up strong, glass. 2 of 11 from the field in the first half. Rodman now with 13 points. Great cut inside, and Del Negro, flank. Dennis Rodman. Here's playing by Del Negro, and guess who's there? And he's going to cheerlead his own tip. Look at him work inside. Look at him work, getting position, knowing where the ball is. He kicks it to Avery Johnson. Rodman. Rebound and scores it. Underneath to Robinson. The tip, Rodman. Rodman follows. Takes it all the way. Rodman, yes! In this series.
Well, you know all about it, Mr. Daly. We've been through it too many times, but just feel like I have to use my ability to
Look at this example right here. Here's Sean dumping off. You had the good hands right here, got it up quickly. You can do this, and the game, you knew you needed it tonight.
Robinson wide open and Rodman. Ice cold. Nice pass. Del Negro to Rodman. Dennis Rodman. Rodman. 8 points to lead.
Il contre pour la 2e fois la Juan.
Et la contre-attaque avec Rodman.
Oh, de dunk maintenant. Ça joue très très vite.
Un peu trop anticipé.
Et tout à l'heure, le dunk de Rodman qui en rajoute derrière. Il peut défendre sur un meneur. Il peut prendre des rebonds. Il va faire non. Il fait pas de coast-to-coast, mais il donne le ballon à Robinson.
Et ça se termine par un panier.
Ah, c'est Rodman. Il fait tout vendredi matin à partir de 7h30 pour connaître les gagnants.
36-68, 40-68, alors que l'on revoit cette fabuleuse action de Dennis Rodman à l'origine et à la conclusion.
Going, Dennis Rodman, 3-point basket. Tomorrow night on TNT.
Shaq catching up with the play, grabs the rebound. Here's Rodman. Well, he ran the floor on that play.
Get him go past Patrick Ewing. Patrick working, and Dennis sees it, and he just gives it a little kick of speed and a little finish for the...
Dennis Rodman from the corner. Triples. 95-72. Right now they're trailing 95-72 after Dennis Rodman's triple.
And Worthy couldn't hit the shot inside. It might have cut it to 8. Oh, look there! There's Jordan to Rodman. That ought to make every highlight film tonight. Green jumps out of bounds. You'll see the score just pass. Here comes Rodman. There's the dunk. Rodman is showing to the fans. AC Green is trying to make a pass.
And a set. Good give and go, and Rodman scores.
Rodman slips it quick, and there's the opening. You only have a second to deliver, and then you have to. It's getting after.
Rodman.
Mahorn finds an opening. Picked up and in by Dennis Rodman.
Lakers by 2. Mark Aguirre from the corner, and there's Rodman inside, getting the rebound and the basket. Boy, he is a pest. Dennis Rodman, huh? He's so active.
Rebound.
That's like Sadaro. Oh.
They say this is the family show, right? Well, I'm gonna change this shit.
NBA Finals with John Stockton there, and of course taking the 17-foot jumper from the top of the key and just going, hey, you know, what else am I supposed to do here? Great pass here, Michael Jordan, Scott Burrell, and his guarding of Karl Malone. I think he got Malone's head a little bit during the series, taking the elbow to the face there, then the rebound and the putback on the shot. Toward the end of the series, Dennis really started to come to play, and I think he sort of put that hand injury aside and did his normal thing. And he hit 4 free throws in a row in Game 5 to help win the game against Malone. Their little dance there, you call that the last dance. I think they're getting ready for their little wrestling tour that's going to take place in San Diego on July the 16th. But overall, Dennis Rodman, I think, has been a great help to the Chicago Bulls in winning these last 3 championships. He's obviously the best rebounder in the world, and he's one of its most eclectic figures. Dennis Rodman, the guy with the multicolored hair. Look at him grappling. And you know, they called a foul on him right there, but in reality, oh, he took an elbow to the face from Malone there.
And David Stern, the commissioner, watching this one.
He's watching it rather intently, looking for the fines.
And Dennis Rodman came through, got the basket right here. One of 7 players in double figures.
Jumper. Lucius Harris also suffering an injury for New Jersey.
Put Bill Murray in, man.
Calipari thought of that, but just a hair too late. Rodman hitting a 3. And Tony Kukoc and the Bulls.
Galley will connect with Dennis Rodman. Rodman 6 points and 14 rebounds.
Down low. Nice pass. Dennis slams it down. They waited for the cutter that time, and now all the Bulls. Bob for Randy Brown, who puts it, just couldn't quite get it. Rodman with a tip, comes back underneath and puts it in. Great second effort from Dennis Rodman. MJ made a great move with the hand, put it up. I'll tell you, Dennis, everybody around her, Dennis in. Michael get hammered a couple times now. He said, boy, tough league. Luke playing a little point guard here. Dennis fires up about a 17-footer. Scotty behind the back to Dennis, behind the back. Randy Brown, nope. Ryan Harper throws it up over his head. And finally, Roy. Post up now. Rodman, here he goes. Yeah, Dennis cleans it up with a left-hand drive, and that gets some excitement here. Dennis with 9 points, 15 rebounds. There. Pushes it ahead to Dennis. Great pass. How about that? Very nicely done. And Dennis Rodman has got another double-double here.
Red hair. It's sort of pink. It's flamingo pink or something. What would you?
Mango?
Flamingo?
Flamingo pink. Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah. So the Nets get back quickly, however.
Kukoc. A little change of direction to the left.
Whoa, off the back of the rim pretty hard.
Dennis.
Nice job. Dennis has not put the ball back up a lot when he gets the offensive rebound. He kicks it out, but that time he went right to the hoop and gets his first basket.
Well, they got the color right. They both need a haircut, though.
They get a little red nose, they could go to the Bozo Ball.
And this is his first attempt tonight. Harper to Rodman, now back out to Kukoc. Kerr for three. Rodman on the tip.
Dennis with the rebound and the tip. Steve Kerr.
6 Chicago. Harper looking to drive. Kicks it back to Rodman for a square up. You don't see Dennis get a jumper very often.
Well, he makes it automatic, and he doesn't put a lot of thinking behind it. He reacts.
MJ and company were lucky to get it to overtime. Rodman is there for the putback. He got it to tie the game. 0.9 seconds remain. It was a gut-wrenching loss for Collins. Rodman. Yes, a big giant step and into the hoop, and Dennis has got 3. 8 points.
Inside to Worthy. Worthy misses. Laimbeer the rebound. Outlet. Ooh, look out. Thomas feeding Rodman. And Detroit.
Pistons have been scored by their bench. Here is high-flying Dennis Rodman for 2 of them.
Final seconds ticked off in the half. Thomas goes to Rodman. The basket counts. No time showing on the clock. And a foul by Magic.
Isaiah at his best. Watch how he threads the needle here. Rodman never thought that pass was going to get through. They caught the defensive player falling asleep underneath the basket on Rodman.
And Rodman misses the free throw, but the Lakers, who had cut.
But Rudy Tomjanovich has thrown in the towel. John Tabak has come out on the floor along with Charles Jones, Tracy Murray, Vernon Maxwell, and Tim Brough.
The one-handed free throw by Rodman.
Has a 3-on-2. Rodman and the Pistons lead 76. Well, was fouled by Sally. As you look at the Piston break, they lead it by 1. Jackson went down. Crowd looking for a foul. Shot clock at 4. Rodman. Dennis Rodman able to line drive it home. And the Pistons try to do it off the dribble. Was way off on the attempt. And Detroit comes away with the 1-point victory, and the series tied at 1. Again, the final, the Pistons 89 and the Knicks 88. For Mike Fratello and Ahmad Rashad, I'm Marv Albert. Thanks for being with us throughout the afternoon. This has been a presentation of the NBA on NBC. But the Detroit Pistons have a history to draw upon. The confidence of winning 2 NBA titles in the past 3 years.
Ewing, just another guy out there. Rodman given the room and able to hit. Dennis Rodman with his 3rd field goal. He has Maguire. The tip by Rodman, who is very much back in.
Clear sometimes.
Double Jordan into Rodman. Shoved and fouled Lang, and then just picked up his 4th foul. Lang's got his 4th foul of the game. That is not good. He started the night, played okay, but now he's in some foul trouble.
That's a great look by Michael Jordan to Dennis Rodman under the basket.
Rodman at the line, and there you see Michael Jordan.
Leads me. Try to go behind the back. What a bad play that was. Whoa. Rodman. That's a crusher because
pass to Don Reed, who just never got his feet together, fumbled the ball, and then just gave Chicago an easy one.